What's up, you guys? It's Mr. Doheny here, and I am live from the South Island. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys something a little bit different, and we are going to be looking at the season's resource pack. It's so weird saying that because I'm so used to saying texture pack, but I have to remember that it's resource pack now. So, in this resource pack, you're going to see all 4 seasons, and it's going to look very different than what you currently see behind you with the normal looking Minecraft landscape and the trees. So let's get started. Okay everyone, welcome to our first season. We are in the wonderful season of spring. As you can see, things look very different. So let's kind of look around here. So I'm on the central island right now, and you know, I'm kind of not a fan, honestly, of spring, just because it looks so ugly. I mean, it's fine, like the birch trees, they're fine, but the palm trees, just on their own, it looks so ugly. It's kind of hard because you don't really get what the true color is of the palm trees on the central island because it's a swamp. So let me go over here to the North Island and I'll show you. Okay, so up here, first of all, I hate the grass. I think the grass looks terrible. It's too bright, too cheery. I hate it. And I especially hate the way the palm trees look. They look awful in my opinion. They look like vomit, and I hate the way they look. And then all the other trees look really bad. These trees right here, I forgot what they're called, but they look terrible. And it overall just looks really bad. Let me go down to street level here, and you can kind of see this wouldn't really be a pleasant place to be walking around just because of the foliage, honestly. I really hate it that much. I do not like spring. I like spring in real life, but not in the game. So, yeah, that's spring. So let's move on to a slightly better season in Minecraft. Summer. Okay, you guys, welcome to the first day of summer now. This is officially one of my favorite seasons in real life and on Minecraft. So, we're still here on the North Island, and as you can see, things have changed just a little bit from spring. You can see the grass is a much prettier color. It's not so obtrusive. It's more, it's just a really deep, vivid green that actually I think looks great. The palm trees are back to their normal color that they should be. The oak trees look great. Up here, these look great. The spruce trees, honestly, the pine trees, and these are actually redwood trees. They don't change at all. They just pretty much stay the same. But for the most part, everything looks wonderful. I love the look of the grass, especially. And one thing that I forgot to mention in when it was spring, one thing I forgot to mention is that usually what happens when the seasons change is that you'll get a slight changing color towards the end of the first day. So yesterday was spring in Minecraft, and then you'll see that it start changing to summer a little bit towards the end of the spring day, and then overnight, halfway through the night, it'll start raining, or if you're in a snowy place, then it will snow. And that's when the color change really happens. But as you can see here on the central island, it looks really, really nice. I love the look of the trees, especially the birch trees. They look just incredible. Here we are on Beach Avenue right here, and it just looks great. And then over here at the park, the grass is just a really deep, vivid color. And overall, the central island and this region looks great as a whole. So the next season is my second favorite, fall. Okay, it is officially fall now. So you can see that it looks very different once again. The grass is almost like in between how fall and spring looks. It's not quite dead, but it's kind of in between. I really like the variation of color for the fall. You can see the oak trees are this nice like orange, and then you have red in some of the trees, which looks really, really nice. The palm trees, we're just not gonna talk about the palm trees. They look truly dreadful. Over here though, this looks really nice. In orange. Looks great. The Rooftop Gardens in the fall, that looks really, really nice. Like especially ones like this. You have the red trees and then you have kind of the puke hue. Okay. No, you have like this golden color for the birch trees and then the spruce trees again. They don't change at all. But again, like in real life, pine trees are an evergreen, whereas everything else loses its leaves. So that's the North Island, and then the Central Island in the fall is actually okay looking. Again, there's a lot of palm trees on the Central Island, so it really doesn't look that great, but you know, it looks decent. I'm going to skip ahead to the South Island real fast. Okay, I'm now here in Doheny Hills on the South Island, and the reason I brought you guys out here is because I think for the fall, Doheny Hills looks the best because we have a lot of redwood trees, which still gives it a nice contrast. So you have like the dark green redwood trees, which contrast nicely with the orange oak trees. And there's just a lot more trees out here, so it by default looks pretty good. You can see here at street level, you can see the birch trees right there, those look pretty good. But the ones that are really pretty are the oak trees. So anyway, that's the fall, pretty different. So yeah. Next is winter. So it's finally the last season, the one we've been waiting for, winter. So you'll notice a few differences. Looking at this view, you'll see that the grass is like is teal almost. It kind of is an odd look. It's trying to resemble snow without there actually being snow. So that's kind of odd. The Central Island doesn't even look like anything's happened, which is really weird, but the North Island is snowy, so you'll see it looks slightly, at least in my opinion, the light is not as intense, it's more subdued, but that's just what I think. And actually, when you like go to download the texture pack, which I'll link that down below, you'll see that they say the same thing, that it's just more of a filtered light. So anyway, here we are in the central part of the North Island, and you can see the palm trees. They're very different looking. They're definitely not like the palm trees that I'm used to. Nor would the palm trees here ever look that way, but on the game they do. And you know, I'm just going the same route. The birch trees I do not like at all. It's almost like it's spring for the birch trees, but in winter. And you'll notice right now it's raining. Even though it's winter, you would think it snows, but I think part of that is because like it'd be hard for it to be snow everywhere. And another thing which I found interesting about this season's mod is that the trees don't lose their leaves. Like, I know that in some mods the trees lose all of their leaves and they are just they're just the branches and the trunk and everything. So it's interesting that this mod, that's not really true. Now, I think part of the reason why the Central Island is not really affected by the winter is because it's more of a swamp area, so it's, I don't know, you can see that there's like certain areas where the trees are white and certain areas where they're not. It's kind of weird. It's just very much patchwork. But yeah, that's it. And you can even see with the grass here, it's like just different colors and everything. So anyway, that's the seasons mod for 1.12, and I like it. It's not something I would keep forever. You know what? It looks like it's gonna be spring soon because these are like turning brown. It's gonna be spring again. But overall, I like this mod, or not this mod, but this texture pack. And you know, I think it's cool seeing my different cities, like, you know, in different seasons and with the trees looking different and everything. But overall, I don't think that I would keep this, you know, for just my normal day-to-day use of Minecraft, just because I think it's kind of distracting and I don't like the look overall of it. So I'm just gonna stick with the default settings, and yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. If you guys have any questions about this texture pack or anything related to Minecraft, please let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to press subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for everything. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. What's up, you guys? It's David here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to build a city block. Let's get started. So I am over here in Doheny Hills right now, and this is a town that is fairly new compared to the rest of the Hyperion Empire, but it's been around for about a year now in real life. So I've been kind of more and more